Hello, hope you're all well. So I just wanted to do a little video today and just explain my recent cymbal setup. I've had a big shift really. I'm sure some of you noticed, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I've recently changed to Meinl Cymbals. I've been doing that for the last quite a few gigs, and it's just come out on the latest gig vlog that I did, the Riverhead Theatre vlog. You'll be able to see all my Meinl Cymbals, the setup that I've currently got, and I'm going to be expanding on it soon. I'm going to be making it bigger and getting more cymbals from that brand. So I just wanted to explain the situation. A lot of my friends have been asking if I've got an endorsement deal, and the answer is sadly no, I haven't. I haven't got any endorsement deals, says Gaskin with his Pro Mark drumstick hat on. I won it in a competition, mate. I'm a lone wolf, got no brand associations, hoping for a Greg's one. Come on. But no, as of now, I don't endorse any drumsticks, any cymbals, any drums. I play loads of different drums, loads of different cymbals, loads of different drumsticks, so I thought it'd be cool to just tell you the story of why I'm currently playing Meinl live exclusively on my gigging drum kit. I went into music on their drum open day, and I went with the full intention of buying a Sabian ride cymbal. That's what I wanted to do, and I thought if I get a Sabian ride cymbal, another one, because I've got a few, but I wanted something extra special. Basically, I've got a Meinl Byzance ride that I already had, and whenever I was playing live, that was the one I was going to. And I've got a lot of ride cymbals, like a lot. I don't even know, I don't even want to count, but I've got a lot of ride cymbals. New lava lamp. You'll see it. 50p off a car boot. And I got that for videos like this, because I thought, YouTubers always have a light in the background. I need one. 50p on a car boot lava lamp. Takes 10 hours to heat up, so I can't do a video unless I've been in here all day. So all my videos I'm going to look tired now. But at least that's going, bubbling away in the background, giving you like a little focal point away from me every so often. Not that you'd want one. Right, anyway, back to business. Yeah, I went to the Into Music day, and they had the rep from Meinl there, a guy called Joe, and I know Joe quite well. He used to work at PMT in Nottingham, so I always used to spend a fortune there, as you do as a up and coming drummer. And he does a great job, and he was so cool and passionate about Meinl Cymbals. He was telling me everything about all the new stuff they had in stock. I had a few questions about some of the stacks. I wanted to see how the new Meinl stacks, like the clap stacks, how they differed from the Istanbul ones, because obviously the Istanbul ones did it first. It's been a bit of a controversy in the drum world with everybody copying the Istanbul ones, so I just wanted to see what they were like and everything like that. And I was asking him questions about some of the other cymbals, and I realised as I was stood there, I've stuck with Sabian because it was the first brand that I ever used as a kid. Like, it was my first pro set that I bought, and I still use some of the cymbals from that set now. The hi-hats I sometimes put on, they're great. The ride cymbal I used on a recording session not long ago, and the cymbals are just amazing. They're very modern sounding, very cool. And then recently I've been going on like a vintage cymbal hunt. If some of you watch my videos, I've been buying loads of old Zildjian cymbals, and I've been really enjoying how cool and how complex they sound and how different they sound and how it's making me play differently. But I couldn't find that many. You have to go and try them, and if it isn't the right sound, you can't get anything like it. Because it's not new, you're always buying second hand. You're literally buying from like people's houses. I've got the odd one from places like Into Music and different drum shops that do deal in second hand products. But like, even if they got one in, I'd have to see it on eBay. I'd have to drive all the way to the shop to try it, because you don't know what it sounds like, and then drive all the way back, whether I bought it or not. And I had some good experience where I did buy some that I didn't buy. I thought that looks cool, I'd go and try it, and I'm like, oh no, I can't, I've got no use for that. So I started trying some of these Meinl cymbals in the shop, and my mate Jim, he's just switched full Meinl as well. Hashtag Meinl fam. So he was convincing me to try some of them, and he was saying how nice they are. And I did. I tried a crash cymbal while I was there, and it was beautiful. And then I tried a set of hi-hats as well. I tried some 15-inch hi-hats, which I've never done before. I always use 14 or 13-inch. And he convinced me to try 15-inch, and I just started playing. I was like, whoa, this is really, really cool. So I was kind of like joking around with him, saying, that's it, I'm all in now, I'm all Meinl. But realistically, all I'd done is I bought a set of new hi-hats, and I bought a second-hand 17-inch crash cymbal on that day. I didn't end up with a Sabian Ride. I just bought those two cymbals. And I was kind of joking with Joe, saying, that's it, I'm all in now, I'm Team Meinl. You know, just having a laugh, just having a joke around and everything. Fully expecting me to come home and straight away put my Zildjians back on and just have an extra set of hi-hats. That's what I was thinking, really. I thought it's not going to do anything. But anyway, I had a gig that night or the day after that, maybe that night or a couple of nights later. And it was at the Flying Circus in Newark. And it was just a cool, relaxed gig. So I just put those Meinl cymbals on. I had the ride cymbal that I always used that I couldn't replace. And that was the trouble I had. I was thinking, like, I'm going to get a Sabian ride cymbal that's going to replace this Meinl one, and then I'll just use Sabian. I'll have two sets of Sabians and just use the vintage Zildjians in the studio when I need them. Because I don't really gig with them very much, 'cause I'm scared of breaking them. You can't get another sound like it. If I break one, that's it, it's done. Whereas with some of the other stuff, the more modern stuff, you can break it, you can get something similar. So yeah, this Meinl Byzance dry ride that I had, dry bell ride that I have, I couldn't find anything to beat it. Live anyway. In the studio it's different because you can mess about with sounds, but live, I just kept finding myself going back to it, and I didn't have it for ages. I'd lent it to a mate, I'd lent it to my mate Joe for absolutely ages. He was playing it and he was loving it. And I finally got it back off him, and then I started playing it. I was like, whoa, I've been using it every gig. So this Flying Circus gig, I thought, I haven't found a replacement for that Meinl rod, I'll use that. And then I thought, well, let's give them a road run, see if they are as good as I thought they were in the shop. Put the hi-hats on, put the crash cymbal on that I'd got from the shop, and I played, cliche to say, but it made me play differently. I actually played a lot better with these different sounds. And I realised that I'd been stuck in a rut for years, absolutely years, playing the same sounding cymbals that I always got on with. And it was really refreshing and really nice to be able to try and look into a completely new brand that I've never used before and see what they have to offer. It was really, really refreshing and really cool. You just get stuck doing the same thing. And don't get me wrong, Sabian are amazing. Some of the effects cymbals and stuff they make are incredible. I've got some beautiful Sabian cymbals. I'm not going to badmouth anybody. I've just recently got a Sabian chopper, and that's one thing I'm annoyed with Meinl, because they don't do something similar. So I've been trying to find something similar to that, not happened yet. So I might still use a mixture. I'm really lucky that I haven't got any endorsements or anything. I don't need to just stick to one brand. But for now, anyway, live, I'm just going to stick with Meinl for a bit and just see how it pans out. I'm absolutely loving it. The sounds I'm getting and the way I'm playing is completely different to how it was before. And it's really exciting. It's kind of reinvigorated my love for sound, because I like practicing. I like being technical, but I've never been a gear nerd. I always get stuff that I like the sound of. I've never been one for different brands. You know, like some people say, oh, you've got to have this, you've got to have that. I'll just have what I want. And some of the things I like are stupid sounding, really trashy and horrible, and I love it, and everyone else says, what are you doing with that? Things like that. But anyway, I'm really happy with these cymbals. Hope I haven't rambled on too long. It's going on for 10 minutes of me just chattering here next to my lava lamp. Uncle John show, just having a little natter. You know how it is. So yeah, I just wanted to explain the situation in case some of you were wondering why I've suddenly had this big brand switch and whatever. But that's all it is. It's just exciting to try something new. And I can go somewhere like Into Music and he's got like walls full of these cymbals, and I can pick out ones that I like. It's really cool to buy new cymbals that are also really interesting and really complex, and I've got some amazing cymbals already. Okay, I'll talk you through the cymbals. We've got the 15-inch pure alloy custom medium thin. Byzant 17-inch medium thin crash. Gorgeous. And this is the one that I couldn't part with. Byzant's 20-inch raw bell ride. Look how used that is. Beautiful. Then we've got this. This is a 20-inch Byzant sand ride, the Benny Greb one. Amazing. I got this. This is a weird one. Don't make them anymore. 16-inch medium crash soundcast. 16-inch medium crash even. Long day. Soundcaster Fusion. I just tried that and really liked it. I thought it'd fit well with the other one. And then the old 12-inch Thomas Lang Generation X filter china. That's great unless it turns inside out, which it does regular. Hilarious.